Yes,
Cracking
that's what I'm
yourself
going to
on
do.
the ground.
I am going to give this
Hobble.
Yeah, I'm going to limp my way to the front
Shook the world.
to the front of the bush and throw my whip in and see what.
You're throwing your whip?
Well, no, cracking my whip in.
Cracking your whip in. See if you can
Just throw
scare
it.
it.
Yeah, see if I can scare whatever's in there.
Okay.
out.
So, I think let's go ahead and I'll have a difficulty set for cracking your whip over the bush.
Okay.
You're not really going to hit anything.
No.
But we
And
wanna
then I'll
see if they're
have
gonna
you,
jump
let's
out.
do an intimidation check
It's the
afterwards.
bunnies.
So
The
go ahead and
bunnies
let's
that
see
go
if
over
I
you,
think that's pretty
if you're in too
intimidating.
much pain to crack it right over where it needs to be.
That makes sense.
So if you get, this is a 20-sided die, let's set it, it's not going to be that hard because you're a whip master.
Right.
So if you get higher than a 10, you crack it right where you want it.
6.
Plus your,
Oh.
what would I use?
Strength.
Oh no, you would do it.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
use your strength.
he would be 12.
12? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. So yeah.
Yeah. I have a +7 though.
How?
And now I want you to roll an
No,
intimidation.
this.
And this will be
Attack bonus.
against your unseen.
We were
He
talking
was-
about strength.
Oh.
Like that kind of
Oh.
strength.
So,
Yeah, your strength isn't +4. It still would be 10 though.
no, my strength is plus 6.
How
Oh,
is your
that's
strength
true.
plus
Okay,
6?
shh, doesn't matter.
Terrible.
Huh?
So 3 total.
So you get a 3, or you crack your whip over and it whoosh. Sounds pretty intimidating
Yeah.
to you, but you hit this little.
Yeah. Okay.
All
They
right,
just
Kinda
laugh.
tickle it.
Well, good
Tazzy,
try.
you're up.
I'm going to do Prayer of Healing, and I'm going to heal my teammates.
Okay, is that? I don't know. Is that one touch?
I don't know. I need this. Oh, oh.
That allows you to heal more than one.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I just want to double check. What was it?
8, 4.
I can't
And
even
then
see
plus 4, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
8 plus
16
8
to
is
him.
to 2 people, I think.
Cody and
Is that what it
I'm
says?
down
Yeah.
7.
Destructo and yeah.
Okay, so both of you all are healed
We're
16.
not gonna keep that. Still
Yeah.
Whoops, that didn't work right. That's skills.
You're
All
not
right,
limping
so-
anymore.
So I think you're down to 1 now, right? 1 missing,
Yeah.
and Destructo's
Full.
all better. Mo better. Okay. So that's Tazzy's turn. Are you going to move at all?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that Destructo's not in any shape or form.
Yeah, I'm gonna move so he's to the side of me.
Okay, so you're going to move a little.
Actually, I should move
Are you
behind
moving?
him.
Are you moving kind of closer to the action that's going on?
No. No.
Okay,
not.
so you're just moving.
Yeah, I'm just moving to the side.
Okay.
So I'm not covering the giant dragon.
All right, Corfin, you're up.
I'm just gonna move closer to up than that.
To up and theft. Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
Instead of rolling strengths for the loop, we should roll.
Being ready in action or anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna ready my poison spray.
Although, actually, you know what? You're actually last in the order, so readying an action won't work very well.
Yeah, no.
Because the actions all get reset at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So you're moving
Just
closer up
move.
to up and
Yeah,
theft.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So from the bush that you crack the whip over, all of a sudden comes running out this
Bunny rabbits.
little goblin.
I knew it.
It's Droop! Hey, do you guys know Droop?
No, that one's not Droop. So anyway, he comes running out, and he kind of comes running up to you. He's not very smart.
What did you say?
You guys
Huh?
know Droop?
Taz shook the world was the last thing. So anyway, he comes running up to you and he has out his little scimitar, and he's running up to you, getting ready to swing it, and with a
We had our
With a
actions
13,
ready, didn't we?
I'm
We
14.
had actions ready though.
Yeah, he misses.
they got burnt at the end of the round. So this is a new round. So he comes running out, and he goes, and he kind of trips, and he loses his footing. He doesn't fall down, but he loses his footing as he's running up to you, and kind of misses you all
Wouldn't that give him
together.
an
You
attack
should
of
laugh at
opportunity?
him. Like, ha!
Wouldn't that give
You're
him
not
an
that
attack
great
of
either.
opportunity?
Okay. Let me see.
Are you gonna laugh at him?
If he stumbles, wouldn't it give him an attack of opportunity?
Corfin, what is your AC?
15.
15 plus 4, 19. Okay. You
Die.
all of a sudden feel a sharp pain coming from a bush that's kind of near you, and you take 4 points of damage. So now I need to go fix that on here real quick.
How many bushes are there?
Lots
Are they
of
just kind of like all around us, or to like one side of us?
So far, because you're kind of paying more attention, you can single out about 3 areas where things are coming from, but you're not 100% sure.
See? Now we would have been pretty different if we would have had this.
Okay, so Corfin, you just took 4, right? Let me go fix this real quick. Corfin, 4. You can still see Corfin up there. Good. All right, that will be that turn. And let's see who the lucky next contestant is. Destructo. Let's
No.
see. A 10 plus
Oh,
4, 14. So you hear, coming from the opposite side of the road, you actually hear an arrow whiz by your ear. You're not facing that way, but you do know it's come from that way.
They're on both sides of us.
So you know there's at least 3 on the left side of the road, and it sounds like 1
On the
at
other
least
side.
on the opposite side, on the right side of the road. Okay,
Nice.
that brings it to Talia.
Finally.
Finally.
So, am I near any of the bushes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go for with my... Who's the one who popped out?
He is actually up next to Oppentheth. You probably could get there with your movement. You could be up there.
Or shoot him.
Yeah.
But it could be Droop's parents.
And good news would be you do get sneak attack because you have a compatriot right next to him within 5 feet, and as a
That's fine.
rogue you get that advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go walk. Well, not walk. Run up there and just. Does does the 21 hit?
Yes, ever so slightly.
Okay.
I would hope.
So go ahead and do your dagger damage, and then a 1d6 for your sneak attack on top of that.
5, so 7 plus 5.
Roll it in there.
Oh, sorry. 7 plus 5.
Perfect. I'm
So
glad it was the
12.
That
same.
didn't happen to me. Mine was better.
What?
So 12.
And did you added in your
Yeah, I added
your
my
attack
sneak attack.
at the end? Okay. So 12 damage to poor
Goblin
little
guy.
goblin who was just trying to get a hug. How much? You said 12?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, that was the one.
No. Yeah, but 14.
Let's do this. And
Oh, he's dying.
yes, he is not feeling so hot.
Are you gonna laugh at him now after that?
No.
That's mean.
Okay.
Plus, we haven't done yet.
So
Yeah,
that
still flipping.
that finishes him off.
Destructo.
Oh, what about me?
It's your turn.
Oh, it is?
Yes, Destructo, you're up.
Wait,
I'm
I have
gonna
another
shoot
dagger,
an arrow.
So
You're just gonna throw it at a bush. You've expended your
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
gonna shoot an arrow at where I heard towards where I saw the wiggling bushes.
Okay, this is going to be difficult because you're shooting blind, so I want you to roll with disadvantage.
I got
So roll a
13.
second
Or
Wait,
10.
why is he shooting blind?
because he's just shooting into a bush. So you
Oh.
got a 10 plus what?
16.
16? Barely. You shoot into the bush and you
Can you make that sound again?
roll me some damage.
Can I make that sound again? Okay, so 1d8.
Hit him and it'll make that sound again.
He already got hit.
Well, he can scream again.
He got hit for 6 damage.
In there.
Oh. He got hit for 8 damage.
8 damage.
I like that number better.
Alright, so this is this goblin right here. And he takes 8 damage.
Oh, he's dying too.
And he's dying too.
Can you
Wow.
Can he be a
These things
dramatic
are
death
squishies.
person and you can make all the dramatic death noises?
He goes, bleh. You can actually, Talia, I forgot to ask you, how did your death happen? Anything good? You snuck
She doesn't
attacked him
like
to
that
death.
question.
Then just say, I killed him dead.
I saw a whale.
Just say he died.
That sounded
Alright.
very street of me, didn't it?
You don't have to if you don't want.
I saw a whale fall from the
No.
sky, and I'm an animal lover.
Alright,
So I killed him.
Destructo, you want to call it?
I shot a bush and I heard an amazing sound. Can we get a rewind on that?
No.
Okay.
So you shoot the bush kind of blindly, and you see staggering out a goblin with an arrow in his heart
First we hear the sound.
as he falls
First,
down to the ground.
what sound did we hear?
Dead.
What
I
sound
don't
did
know.
we hear?
I guess maybe you'll have to find out later.
Just rewind the video if you want to
Rewind
listen.
the video.
I will 1,000,000 times.
Great.
And
Well.
she'll post.
Okay, that puts it to Oppenthef. Your turn. So you didn't
Okay.
know. So this guy came out from a bush that's kind of in front, but to the left, just a little further, kind of more directly to your left, is there's like a tree in another bush, and that's kind of where the other one came from.
Okay. So we know there's one more over there, and then
At
there's
least.
the one, yeah, and then at least, and then one on the other side of the street. So I will go into the forest. We're in behind the bushes,
You're just gonna walk into the bushes.
armed with my
You're gonna go
rapier.
peekaboo.
Yeah.
You say, I see you. Oh, we might be getting bad sound here.
That doesn't work.
Okay, so you're gonna head in towards into the bush. Sorry, I have to fix something real quick. Okay, so you're heading into the bush.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and give me a. Let's go ahead and do a perception first.
Okay.
Oh, well, wait, are you doing
Oh,
the random chart thing where if
That-
we roll a 1, random stuff happens, like how the whale and the plane fell out of the sky?
I love that.
Well, that has to be on this.
You got a 5.
So you got a 5.
Yeah.
You get in there. You think you might hear some rustling, but you're not exactly your spatial location. You're not. You have no idea where it actually is coming from.
Okay.
But you still do have an action. You
You
can
think it's
swing
coming?
blindly into the bush.
It works
Yeah.
for him.
He thinks it's coming from
If
the
you want to
clouds.
swing blindly into the bush, you need to roll twice. Take the lower of the 2.
He thinks it's coming from the clouds.
I will swing blindly in the bush.
All right.
It worked for me.
If anything,
Okay,
you cut
we got
some
a
leaves.
12.
A 12
You
and
cut the bush.
17.
17. So you keep the 12
If you get
plus your
15, you
attack.
hit, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, but no, I need to know what your thing is.
So, rapier.
It's the first one that says
Yeah.
plus and a single number.
6.
Plus 6. So that's
18.
12 plus 6. 18. That hits.
Woohoo!
So
What
you're
sound did you
swinging
make?
wildly in the bush, and as you get to a certain point in the bush, your sword just kind of makes contact with something.
Does it make a sound?
Okay.
Not yet. We gotta see the damage.
3 plus 4, so 7 damage.
7 damage. This is. Hold on, I gotta cross out the ones that are dead already.
Do we hear like it going into flesh, or does it make like a metallic sound?
Well, so far from what you've seen, these guys are not
Really
wearing much
stupid.
in line of armor.
Okay.
Okay, so this is that one. So what? How much damage did you say?
7.
7. All right. Well, here. And that's about it.
Okay.
And he died. Maybe I should have made more, but he rolled a 4. So, okay. All right. So that brings it up to. Nope, he's dead now. Tazzy's turn.
So I
What
heard
do you wanna
that,
do?
and I saw a head come flopping up because I cut his
Ew.
head off.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta remind me to ask you. Describe it.
So I blindly went into the bush like this, and heard the noise, and saw a goblin head come flying up and down to my side.
Trimming the hedges and the head.
Yeah.
Okay, Tazzy, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot blindly into a bush next to me
Okay, so
Well,
that I hear
the
wrestling
only
from.
place you've heard anything now is on the left
Yeah,
side
on
of
the
the
cross
road.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to the left side.
And you actually have to turn around to get to it. That's
Okay,
the
I'm
one
gonna
where
turn
he came.
around,
All right.
and then I'm gonna go over there.
So with disadvantage, roll your attack. You're so good with your arrow usually.
What does that say? 10.
10.
10. Roll again.
15. That was
15,
so close
so
to a 1.
What?
It's like, no.
So what is your plus on your arrow?
Um.
Crossbow plus 3, I think.
Yeah.
So you shoot into the bush, or I guess you have a crossbow, and you just hear the arrow go right, or the bolt go right through the bush
Yeah.
and hit a rock kind of
That's
behind
about
it.
right. I'm great with shooting.
All right, Corfin, you're up.
I will also try to do that. I'll shoot blindly at a bush.
At what bush?
At the bush that's
On the
wrestling.
left?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. With
Nice.
disadvantage, rolling the dice tray.
20.
Nice.
Or a 1.
Nat 20.
Unfortunately, it's disadvantage.
20 or a.
If you get another 20, you're
17.
17. So
That's
that
still good.
that's still a hit. So go ahead and roll me some damage. What did you use, by the way?
My light crossbow.
Your light crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
see,
light
that's how
crossbow.
it's done, Tazzy.
8.
Ooh,
Oh,
beautiful.
So 10.
10 damage to the one. Where is he? This one?
I
Across the
was-
road.
I was just trying to cut the bushes with an arrow.
So there
I'm
you
not
go.
that bright.
All right. That brings us to. I should probably delete these old ones now.
Who's the one at the
Can you make that a little bit bigger? I'm blind.
I can't, unfortunately.
Oh.
Just ask Oppenthef. He'll tell you.
He probably can't. He
Yeah,
sees it
actually,
worse than.
no.
Ask Talia. She'll tell you.
Will she though?
Okay, so
What's the very last category?
out of you don't need to worry about any of those. That's
I'm
the
looking at
wound
HP.
level.
Okay.
So any that have in that last box up there, you guys can't see it, but in the last box up there, here, I'll show you guys real quick so you don't feel left out.
Yeah.
In this last box right here is the wound. So there's a 1 there, there's a 4 there. This is temporary help. This is help. This is the order of initiative. And then of course you can see he is heavy.
Gotcha.
Alright, back to the other one. I guess I could leave it on, but they want to see us. I guess. I don't know. Do you guys want to see us or do you want to see the map?
Probably not us.
Yeah, I'd hope not.
I guess we'll see what they say. Alright, so out from the bush comes another goblin. He's stumbling and He goes up to Tazzy with his scimitar
That's rude. Why me? I missed.
because you were closer. And what's your AC?
17.
17. He got an 18 plus 4.
That was rude.
22. And he hits you. Is this the right die I need? Scimitar. You take 7 points of damage.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
However, you do. Oh, that's the wrong mouse. No wonder I can't edit this. Show the combat. All right, we'll show the combat. Bing. Yeah, I guess that's better. You don't need to see us. So you took 7.
Well, they still do, but in that tiny small corner.
Well, they oh yeah, they can see us way down there. If they have the screen maximized, then they can see us pretty good. All right, so that is his turn. Talia, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna.
You probably can't make it because you went up by op and theft, so you can't make it back to that goblin unless you do a dash, but that uses your other action. So that would use your action and your movement. However, if you have a bow, you can use
I
that.
do have a bow.
All right, then go ahead and let's try and hit.
21.
Yeah, that kind of hits. A 21 hits. There's no whining in Dungeons and Dragons.
4 plus 5, so 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yes.
Does someone want to call up Force?
Yeah.
Because he only had 1 hit point left.
So she shot her short bow,
I shot the sheriff.
and it ended up he saw that she was aiming for him, so he started to move to leave, and it went right through his neck and out the other
Right
side.
through the jugular. That's going to
Yeah.
leave a mark. All right.
don't
So
know
the
why I
journey
like watching
continues.
Corey
We are
play
now.
describe
I
this.
probably should have pulled out my other little token thing. Actually, I could still do that really quick. Let me do, which one's master? This? Hold on just 1 sec, because it might help to do this. I'm going to throw on, just to give you an idea of where you guys are. Let's see. Let's do
Yeah, we
this,
still have
this.
travels to go. We're not even off the high road yet.
No, we are not.
You guys are close. Let's see. I think
Well,
I have
we
a
keep getting
token of
into
a
that.
cart, so this will be really good. Let's put you right about. You're on the road. Okay. I don't know if you can see that here, so let's go fix it. There you go. Look, you're the tiny little token. You guys are. Oops, you're not right there though. You didn't overshoot it. Don't worry. You were right. Neighbors. So you guys finally make it up to the T in the road, where if you keep continuing on the high road, you go down to, I think, Waterdeep or something. Or you can take the road that is going to the left to Phandelver and Tribor Trail. So I take it you're gonna, since you're going on Tribor Trail, I take it you're just gonna follow. Can you see
Yeah.
that on yours?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright. So remember, your goal is somewhere right around up in here.
Yep, that's where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do we leave off? Who rolled the
It's
the
Destructo's
ambush?
turn.
It was you.
It's
It
Destructo's
was
turn.
I rolled.
You rolled the ambush.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we gotta wait a second for Destructo to get back. We'll skip him and we'll go back to him. Go ahead and let's see if an encounter happens.
20-sided?
20-sided.
Oh dear.
What is it?
7.
Luckily, I changed it up as to which way it has to go. So you guys
Hopefully
kinda
low
get,
is good then.
You get a little past Phandelver and Abba Theft. Since Destructo is missing, he just loses his chance.
17.
Uh-oh.
You walked out again because I changed it in my head. I'm making it so you don't know necessarily right away.
That's that's where we just have to cut through the bush,
Yep.
right?
So now you say, "Hold there, hold there." Although you guys aren't on a wagon, that just represents your group.
Right.
So now you're gonna head up that way. Talia.
Hey! A 1.
No.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's a 1.
A 1.
Oh dear.
You're fine. So you get right up around here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give us a new map. Give me just 1 second to prepare it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go get heartburn medicine.
Alright, let me get this prepared real quick. Let's add a mask. Since apparently it doesn't have it anymore. Let me add y'all. So you guys are traveling through the forest there. I can't remember the name of the forest. That's a good DM, right? Neverwinter Woods. The southern area of Neverwinter Woods. And you've been searching for a while and you really haven't had too much luck. You're almost ready to kind of give up and, you know, camp for the night, which might be a good idea because it is getting a little late.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So you want to camp for the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you
Who's
guys
hurt?
go ahead and make camp. It looks like Theft is missing 1 HP.
I'm missing
However,
7.
if you sleep, if you get a full night's rest, you'll actually be able to recover all of it, right? Or if you take a short rest, you can always use one of your hit die and actually replenish that back. So you guys are, so you're going to take a rest?
Yeah.
Okay. So Corfin, I got a new number in my head. Go ahead and roll.
Wait,
What?
Aaron wants to go at 4.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. The stream's gonna end in 30 minutes, so we gotta see where we can get. We definitely won't clear out this area.
No.
Maybe we'll get there.
Okay, so
Corfin.
we'll just say take a good night
Okay.
rest and we'll get you started. So in the morning, you wake up and you continue searching. You can go ahead and replenish any spell slots that were expended. You're all healed up. And let me close out this map. Oh my gosh, that hurts my neck. We'll go ahead and share this map. Share. Look at that. There he is. Wrong mouse again.
Whoa.
Can you see the name of the map?
Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Castle.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see.
So we found it.
Hold. Control. Of course you found it.
Those look much like a
Okay,
castle.
so I can't really do that.
Well, that's because we haven't
Well, that's
seen
because
it.
everything's. You can't see everything yet. I'll make it so you can see more in just a second, but I had to kind of fix that. So this is what you can actually see. Would probably be more along the lines of. Hold on just a second. No. Is it that one? Alright, hold on just 1 second. Let me. I can't get that screen up there. I need to resize it real quick. Resize. Maybe original. I need to be able to see the thing at the top. I'm stuck in mask mode. Let's try and close it and bring it back up. Maybe that'll work. No! Oh, but I'm out of mask mode, so that's definitely good. Okay, so you wake up in the morning and you search for another hour or so, and you come across what you can only imagine is Cragmaw Castle. Not because you can see the name of the map. Here, I'll fix that. You see nothing. You see unidentified map. All right, this is what I wanted to do though. Let's go here. Oh, nope. All right, so this is more or less what you can see from where you are. So this is kind of what you can actually see. You can see the shape of a castle, but you really can't see too much. Well, maybe you can see a little more. Well, I'll let you see up here too. Because I'm a nice guy. There we go. So you can see that there's this little landing here. Okay, so there's these stairs that go up. There's a landing here. There's these towers that you can see on the side, and right up here there's also a door that looks like it's kind of been bashed in. As you're kind of far away, so you can't totally see it, but you can see that it looks like there's a doorway more than an actual door. What would you like to do?
Who's going to go to the door?
I will.
Okay.
The softy's gonna go up to the door.
And we're gonna let him.
But, I mean,
I
if
say
you
one of our
if you
tanks.
want to go up there, go ahead.
I say opted then.
No,
I will.
I will cast
I'm
the
fine.
spell
No, you
detect
don't.
magic.
The end of the world countdown is on. Yes. They're party poopers. Don't tell them I said that. Oh, I mean, they're party poopers. Don't tell them I said that. I forgot the microphone's right there.
Well, at
Talking
least
about
I'm
you
not the party
guys.
pooper
No.
anymore.
Well, you would have been. Okay,
I'm
well,
not
at least we'll
anymore.
have our cleric for the whole thing for once. All right, so who's going up? And let me give you the mouse, and you can go ahead and control your character. Oh, but let me see the mouse again real quick. You didn't tell me you couldn't see your character. All right. Oh, hold on just 1 sec before you move. I'm going to set it to lock the tokens. Okay. So go ahead. That's not you.
I know. Are you going up with me, Em?
Yeah.
Or Corfin?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
We should just not even try.
Yeah.
We've already.
Okay. So that's where you're going. Move him with you. Is he
Why are
going
there
right up with
lines?
you? Because I have
Yeah,
it
go
to
with
where you have to get accepted on the move.
Okay.
So he's going right behind you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and accept those, and then I will update you to what you see. Accept. And accept. So I don't have the chat window in there. So the castle consists of 7 crumbling towers, different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all in varying states of collapse. A short flight of steps, which you just went up, leads up to a terrace in front of the main entryway, past the wreckage of a pair of 2 sundered doors, lies in a shallowed hall. Round towers loom over the entrance with dark arrow slits looking down on the terrace. So these wrong thing. These right here
Are the arrow slits?
are little things where from within the tower you can shoot arrows.
So where I'm standing right now, can I see my teammates?
Not incredibly well.
I'm
they're-
gonna move
They're
up.
probably at least
Can I
like
move
5 feet
myself?
up, 5 to 10 feet up. Sure, go ahead and move yourself.
I want to move. I can't.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
click on your character.
I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. Is anyone else moving? You click and drag it. You hold the mouse button down while
I
you
am
drag.
holding the mouse button down.
Oh my gosh.
We have such a brave
You are our
team.
tank. You get up there.
Dude.
Okay. Talia, you're moving too.
We should make this symmetrical.
Watch someone come up and kidnap me. Should have been closer.
That's a good idea. Thanks for that
No.
idea. All right, so I didn't finish reading. So let's see. So there's the entryway. We have the sundered doors. Lies a shallowed hall. Round towers loom over the entranceway with dark arrow slits looking. Oh, I did finish, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't sense, at least where you are, obviously, there's no goblins or any kind of hostile creatures that you can detect. I'm going to go ahead and uncover a little more area into this thing.
Well, you want to see if the door's locked.
Well,
There isn't a door.
Yeah, the door's just
You'll
kind of gone.
you'll see what
There
you'll see
can
what's
maybe
up with the
partial
door. in
hinges and
just
maybe a
second.
few little bit of the door left, but nothing.
So basically, this is your view. So that is your view right there.
Whoa.
You can see that, actually, let me fix that up just a tiny bit. That's the wrong button. Hello, there we go. That one's probably fine.
I see a door.
Okay, so as you can see, the door's been completely bashed in. You don't necessarily see anything in here. Does anyone want to do anything that's not necessarily a movement?
Yeah, I want to put on my red band cloak.
Okay.
Red brand.
Yeah, red brand.
Who else? You had one too, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
had one too.
I can't wear it because I'm too fat.
I didn't have one, and we didn't have one. These three did.
Yeah. The sticks.
Someone carry me in their backpack.
You're a little big.
So you guys are putting on your red brand cloaks?
Yep.
Okay.
We can act as prisoners.
Okay.
No.
And because mine
You
won't
don't
lose
you
its
don't
makeup
look much
we have
like
chains.
prisoners at your current formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two people who don't have it on are in front. That's
Yes. Okay, so anything else anyone wants to do before you?
I will like
Do
to roll for
movement.
perception.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
I was going to say that, but I'm kind of still
I
far
was
away.
gonna say that too.
So 17.
17. So, with your keen perception, you kind of hear sounds coming out of these arrow slits. Does anyone here speak Goblin?
I do.
You speak Goblin?
yeah, I don't.
So, you hear, you're too far from where he is. Well, kind of. You, listening, hear just the little grumbling.
Can you do that again?
What do I hear?
You didn't roll.
Oh. I'm going to do a perception check.
Do you want to let your people know you hear sounds of
I hear
things?
Yeah. Hello, group. I hear
Do you think it sounds like a goblin?
I think so. I've
Well, I
heard
did
that.
say who speaks Goblin.
Yeah,
Okay, so
but
you
my
you
character
alert the
didn't
group.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to roll to see. Do I have to roll?
A perception, yes.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so you got a 12. So you can't really make out you're too far away from the actual arrow slit to actually make sense of what is being said. You just kind of hear very faint mumbling or grumbling sounds.
So is it coming out of the arrow slit? That's the bottom one.
It's coming out of The
That
one
one right
next
there,
to
okay.
Corfin. So
Yeah.
he's hearing sounds coming out of here.
Well, I'm close to that.
Yeah, but sound can't travel through the wall. It's kind of directional. So it's almost
more-
aimed at him.
Yeah.
Okay, can I move?
On your turn.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. So does anyone else want to do anything?
I don't want to move.
Roll for investigation.
Well, I'll roll for perception. 'cause
Nope,
I'm
I
on
already
the
said
other
it.
side.
So
Investigation.
you're gonna roll and see if you hear anything on the other side.
No, Cody, not you.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Investigation.
Shh. Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception.
I'm rolling investigation.
No, you're not.
What are you investigating?
The arrow slit thing.
You're gonna look into the arrow slit?
Yeah, that's.
Well, an investigation is like looking at stuff.
Then I'm gonna investigate the doors, like the broken
All right.
doors.
You're gonna look at those doors.
Oh, I'm glad that didn't make it in. I got 3. Not much better than what I got.
You
No, it
see
looks
some
like
doors
broken
that have
stuff.
been knocked down and are on the floor.
It's a
All
door.
right, Tally, you're up.
I got 14.
14. So
Door.
from what? Now, Corfin, when you said it, you didn't say, "Hey guys, I hear something." Did you?
No, he whispered it.
You whispered,
whispered
it.
it,
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
come to a
Yeah.
conclusion.
All right, so you
It's a
whispered it.
door.
So you pretty much hear what he was describing. He heard just some
Okay.
grumbling.
So we're kind of.
So on both sides.
Wait,
So it's on
Yeah.
both sides.
Are like the arrow slits like super high above?
I'm
Well,
like right
They're
by
not
the
way
arrow
too high
slit.
from where you are right
So
now.
if I were to look in it, I could look in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
What if they shoot you in the head?
Yeah, that's
Die.
okay.
No,
You're like-
get a headshot.
All right. So what do we want to do?
I think we need to
we have
move
10
in.
minutes.
I think we need to move inside.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go in.
I think
Because
we should.
if there's
I think we
arrows
should kind
left.
of peek in a little more.
I think we should throw
Just
a bomb
to see
through
if
the arrow
there's
hole.
something there.
You're peeking in what? In
Everybody
this area?
move 2 squares.
Yeah, the area.
Okay.
That's more.
That's
than 2.
not peeking in.
Well,
That's just full on blazing in.
Hey, no, no.
Here, I'll reject it for you.
Just go one.
Where's the
big
reject?
one.
right.
Oh.
And then
Okay,
just
so
kinda-
But
there
these,
isn't a
these don't look like doors, so we're not getting. It's not going to
It
help
looks
us.
like a wall.
Yeah,
I'll,
so it's
I'll
not
accept it, and then if you want to move back, I'll just
No,
pretend you didn't go
I
that
want
far.
to move that.
You did go in
I
that
do
far?
want to go in because there's those look like walls. I'm not going to learn anything from right there. So
Move
All right,
me right
Hold
there
on just one
by
second.
the
Let me
cover
update the
door.
map
Okay.
and put all the mobs on.
Oh,
So you
dear.
just went walking right into their base.
well, that's what I do.
That's what I do.
Continue.
That's what I do best.
That's what makes it fun.
We'll
To
just
be
get to this
continued.
really mega exciting part and we'll see you next time. We don't know when it is, but
It'll be next time.
I mean, we have 2 weeks off of school. So
this is what
No.
you are seeing.
Wednesday we technically have school.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Wednesday.
gonna kind of
is
arc
school.
here.
No, the new thing starts on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Bam! That's what you see.
But you said you put mobs on there.
I was kidding. I was just messing with you.
I got my arm out of the chair.
So as you enter in this room, there's all the doors that you see, they stand closed to the north and south. You do see right down there to your south, there's a crumbling mound of rubble partially obscuring the southern hall, so you really can't see too well into that area
Right.
past the rubble. To the east, there's a broad corridor that ends in 2 more doors leading south and east. So to the east, you have one. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, this one to the south, this one to the
Yep.
east. Whew, I just see it. The corridor is cluttered with dusty rubble and fallen plaster from a partially collapsed ceiling overhead. So right in this area, you can see that the ceiling's kind of collapsed and there's plaster and junk right there. That is what you're seeing.
Okay.
And go get those goblins.
No.
Does everyone else
Yeah,
want to
we're
come
gonna
in?
Be brave.
Does everyone else want to come in?
Yeah.
My mood varies.
Yeah, move me to the crumbled first door. Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Orphan?
Yeah. I want to. No. Yeah.
Hey, no, now it's your.
Destructor?
Behind Corfin. Wait, no, behind this person.
You're the biggest chicken.
Oh my
I've ever
gosh,
seen.
you are a chicken.
I'm
gonna get the goblins. You're not gonna get them there.
I wanted to go buy off in death, but you went by him.
Huh?
There's other areas.
Okay, fine, then I'll go in front of Taz.
Well, you can do whatever you want. You can. Everyone
Too
can
late.
move their own people. So Talia's moving right there.
Yeah.
You're a chicken.
I know you are.
That's okay. He's cautious.
Yeah!
He's a dragon. And our tank.
Cody.
The technical.
I can't do it! Oh, I did it. Right there.
All right.
You moved in front of me.
Okay. I want everyone
To roll for a perception.
to roll for some stealth to see how quiet you're
Uh-oh.
being, because no one claimed
He
they're
is
being stealthy.
I have disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage, I think.
I'm at a
Are you
really
at leather
good
armor or
advantage.
what? What's your
Stealth.
armor?
I'm.
Stealth is a +8.
Okay, Tazzy's going first.
Yes, I'm leather armor.
Stealth is
Okay,
a
so-
5 plus 1, 6.
My turn.
6?
I get a 20 or
Oh, those always are terrible when you get the 20.
a 9.
Okay, so a 9 and a 6.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
This isn't looking too good.
A 9.
13.
A 6,
Four.
a 13.
13.
Okay. What'd you get?
I got 22.
22.
Yes.
You can tell which one's our rogue.
Well, Ammon's a rogue too.
No, I'm
No,
not.
he's a sorcerer.
7.
And a 7.
Oh, I cast spells.
I think Tim and I are going to get caught.
Well,
I think I can
This-
sneak in pretty
this
well.
is no, you didn't stealth yourself. This is just to see how quiet you guys are being, and apparently you're not being too quiet. And those faint sounds of the all of a sudden go quiet.
Okay, guys, we're done.
Can I understand what they're saying now?
I mean,
Not really.
not anymore because they're quiet.
I mean, if,
Yeah,
so
no,
if you
yeah,
did hear
quiet.
what they were, if you heard what they were saying, they're like, "You're cheating." It sounds like they're playing some kind of game. Goblins aren't the most trustworthy type of creature, so they're probably supposed to be watching on guard, and they're playing, dice or you
They're
don't know
playing
what they're
D&D.
doing,
Right.
but they're obviously doing something
How
they're
can
not.
you cheat?
Maybe they're watching your YouTube channel.
All of a sudden, though, it gets
Please subscribe.
it
I'd
gets
like.
eerily quiet. Yes, those goblins, if you listen closely, they're saying, "Don't forget to sub to Tasman."
I even threw in a wink there for you.
Wink, wink.
Wink.
So anyway,
I didn't know there was YouTube back
it gets
then.
really quiet,
Stand
Like-
still.
eerie quiet.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
We only
I
have
think-
5 minutes.
Do
left.
dragonborns get wings?
No.
Aw.
I just gotta think really quick.
I could
All right,
just-
so what do you want to do?
We should.
Let's go get those goblins.
We should sleep right in the middle.
No.
So
It's
No,
all
we're not
right.
making
We should go
another-
in one
You're
of the
gonna
doors.
sleep?
Let's sleep.
I don't know.
No.
Let's go
Take a
in one
nap.
of the doors.
We should go
Hold-
on the door.
hold on just a
where
Because
they-
second.
they already know that we're here.
Do they though?
Yeah.
They know something's here. It could be a rat.
So just so you know,
Or
there's all
rat.
these little single doors. There's rubble here.
Or
Technically,
another
you
rat.
would not have to go through that door. You could just climb over the rubble, but you
But
could.
That's loud.
You could go through that door. There's that door. There's that door. There's a door over here. There's a big double door over here.
the
like
door
two-
closest to Talia.
Two swinging
I'm getting
doors.
those
No,
goblins.
because the goblins are in the towers. So we should probably move farther away from that.
Give me just a
Well, we
second.
have to beat them up eventually. It's
Yeah.
we beat them up or they beat us up stealthily later.
I choose 4. I choose D.
All right, hold on just one second.
But it's going to be to be continued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to go.
Me?
You're not
But-
going anywhere.
I know I'm not.
Oh, I gotta do this. One. And
Are
where?
we taking a screenshot on your computer so you know where we are?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, I will.
That's good.
We're at the castle.
We're at a castle.
Yeah. Didn't I do that one? No, I must have picked that one. Give me just one second. Oh, there we go. That one worked. You guys gave me a lot of updating of stuff I have to do. Why is it not doing that though?
Because there are 55 goblins.
Wait, I love how you didn't say anything. You just laughed.
Oh. You guys made my life difficult.
You only have
Although, we only have 2 minutes.
Hadouken.
I wish this would
no.
something's kind of funky here too.
You
I'm just
wanna
gonna do this.
propose?
Alright, so unfortunately I think we might have to continue this next time. So we're at a cliffhanger. That I
Yeah.
guess is good.
You know
So-
what would be kind of cool?
What?
For like a clip scene or like an intro or something. Like we all take our dice and like roll them in the thing.
So there's nothing but just a giant pile of dice in there.
No, but like it shows like rolling the dice and the dice. I don't know. It was cool in my head.
Okay, let's see how it
It's
will
very
look.
cool.
Everyone, let's do it.
It was cool
No,
in
because
my
Jax
head.
will take up like the practically the
On
whole
3. On 3.
Are we gonna do it? Let's
If
do
you
it.
want.
On 3. 3, 1.
And just drop them all in
one.
there.
Welcome to the stream.
You all died. Alright guys, well
Where's your
thank you
gun
for
at?
joining the stream.
This is mine.
Sorry we had to cut it a
This is
little
mine.
short, but our friends have to get home to do home stuff.
Home stuff.
But hopefully we'll be able to get another one. Good times, I agree. What? Oh, you need your little,
bag.
there's those.
Until next time, we'll be seeing
Yes.
you later.
But like I said, thanks for joining. I do hope you guys enjoyed. We'll try and get us all together. You can understand how hard it is to do that sometimes. We'll try and get everyone together at another time to do it, another stream. So make sure you are following me on Twitter, and you'll be definitely notified, or my Discord, or my YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Follow
but-
them on all the socials.
all the socials. Thank you for joining. And you guys want to say anything?
Pizza.
I already did.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
We'll be seeing you later.
Yep.
Bye.
So until next time,
An
we'll
outro.
be seeing you later.
The
Bye.
pencils are the outro.